still have people coming in to testify, so thank you.
All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Hamel. I live in Lancaster, Massachusetts. I'm going to continue to talk about rights. I'm one individual, one person. I have my life. Each of you is your life. We love our lives. It's our property. And I was somewhat shocked in July 23rd, as you might have been, when a young woman named Amy was leaving her apartment early in the morning to go to the gym. She was accosted in front of the doorway of her apartment building, was brutally beaten, dragged into an SUV, driven to 5 banks, forced to withdraw cash for her abductor. He drove her to a forested area, stabbed her, strangled her until she was dead, and threw her body into the woods. And I wonder, what would Amy's life have been like if she'd had a gun for her first? She might have had a chance. And that's what the Second Amendment is about. Amy had the right to her life. And I don't know if she ever tried to get her license to carry. I don't know if you can do that in South Boston. Incidentally, 2 other women were abducted in South Boston that morning. And the police were out in force, but the police, as good as they are, can't be everywhere all the time. The citizens have to be able to defend themselves. And if Amy had had a gun, if she had gone through what I hear today with 31 steps to get a license to carry, she might be alive today. Her family wouldn't be living with that searing pain that they do. And then I compare it to other citizens of this state, rather notorious ones, who had no trouble getting guns because they were criminals. They were murderers. One of them is in federal prison now, finally, after decades of terrorizing the people of this state. His name is, Bulger. Whitey is his name. So there's two views of gun ownership. There's Amy who could have defended her life with a gun, and there's this other disreputable creature who got away with it for decades. He had no trouble getting guns. But if Amy wanted to get a gun, she would have had quite a lot of trouble. And what I hear today is that the rules for obtaining a gun or a license to carry a gun is getting more and more difficult. And it seems that the purpose is to make things easier for the Whiteys and harder for the Amy's. The founding fathers created this country pretty much on this piece of real estate, created a country unlike any other that had ever existed. It was based on the rights of the individual. And when they wrote the Second Amendment, they were very serious about it. And it's not ambiguous at all. It says the right of people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. There's no wiggle room there. That is ambiguous. That is not ambiguous. That is a fact. That's the law of the land, the supreme law of this land. And I think I'll just let the founding fathers speak for me.